Emergencies are unpredictable, but you don't have to be unprepared. Peak Alerts sends you targeted emergency alerts in real time for the places that matter to you most, so you know what's happening and what to do next. Know first, act fast. That's the power of Peak Alerts.
Hey crew, we head into the middle part of the week here, and we do get a couple of changes. You're watching Peaks to Plains Weather, and I am Chief Meteorologist Matt Meister. So let's break it down for you. Here's what we've got. Big low pressure off to our south is going to move east through the day today. There could be a little bit of virga in the southeastern corner of the state. That thing's pretty far away, though. I'm not concerned about that. But it does open the door for the northern wave to send a cold front in from the north as we head into tonight. Now, couple areas worried about some fire danger today. This is not going to be the windiest day we've seen, not the lowest humidity day that we've seen, but particularly in Fremont County, and I would say around Walsenburg as well, we'll be right around those thresholds. But for everybody today, it'll be warm. Air will be moving around a little bit. Some of us will be breezier than yesterday. Just do your part to make sure that we don't have any fires in southern Colorado. As we head into tonight, though, we start to see the wind switch around out of the north over northeast Colorado, and then we head into the evening and we start to see the front move into southern Colorado. So like I said, watch out for the wind today, pre-frontal ahead of the front, where temperatures very, very warm, around 70 in the Springs, lots of 70s and a couple 80s over the eastern plains with 60s over the mountain valleys. And, not the windiest day we've had, like I said. So Banjo on his barometer is going with a 9 in terms of comfort of being outside today. But then we get into tonight and things start to change up. So northeastern Colorado gets the front first, and during the evening you see the wind picking up in that area out of the north. Then we hit the early part of Wednesday morning. The front will have moved through southern Colorado. The wind's picking up, especially for eastern areas, and we get about a 4 to 5 hour window where we might get some gusts between 30 and 40 miles per hour before those decrease into early Wednesday. So a couple clouds here and there as we move through our Tuesday. Probably a little bit more sun in the cities during the afternoon than we'll have in the morning. And we'll watch for partly cloudy conditions to continue in the southeast corner through the day. The front arrives tonight, and the upper level wave's close enough. We may see some flurries over some of the ski resorts north of Highway 50. And I can't rule out a rogue snow shower over the Palmer Divide as we move through the overnight. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I can't rule it out. And Skycast actually picking up on that. And I can't rule it out over the Pikes Peak region into early tomorrow morning as well. Again, nothing all that exciting. I'm just covering my meteorological hiney, if you will. Early clouds will give way to sunshine. We won't start off as warm on Wednesday behind the front. Not too bad. Mainly in the 30s. But you notice the difference in terms of the temps pretty quickly, I think, through the course of the morning. Because we're only going to make the 50s for a lot of us during the day on Wednesday. A sharp drop of 20 to 25 degrees for a lot of areas east of the mountains. We'll cool back some over the mountains, but just not as much relatively in terms of what we'll have over the eastern plains. Then I do want to let you know this. Eastern plains east of Highway 71, maybe some north wind in the morning as the sun comes up. That should decrease in the afternoon. But notice the west wind continuing over the mountain areas in the eastern slopes downstream of the Continental Divide. That's warmer air. That's going to move right back in for Thursday, bump the temperatures up, high fire danger for the end of the week for both Thursday and Friday, probably for Saturday too, ahead of another front for the weekend. And I've got that in our extended forecast. So things changing up a little bit here, mainly in terms of some wind and some cooler temps for Wednesday, and then wind and warm, just not lasting that long. Significant moisture, I don't have it in the forecast. Have a good day.